Friend in a literal meaning, somebody whom you like and enjoy being with him, isn't it? Somebody you like, you love him, and you enjoy being with him. And it may also take another meaning of a friend as somebody whom you share minds, you share sorrows and happiness, isn't it? Having a good time, going to different places together, doing this and that. This is a friend. And one thing about life that is so wonderful, it gives you different types of friends with coming around from different sources. What I mean is that you have a friend whom you earn through learning. That is through the school life. You call him a school friend. You also have another friend whom you earn through what? Maybe your business, a trade, whatever. Maybe staying in the same marketplace, your shop is nearby his own, isn't it? Selling the same goods or the same items, sharing ideas, which is directly have a relationship with the same business you are making. This is also a friend. There's also a friend on your own journey, your way of life. Just like we come to Uganda somehow, and we are no more than students. Don't just waste your time thinking about what the announcer is saying that Sheikh Tasiu. I am no more than a student. I am no more than a student. Still learning. Trying to have a better understanding in each and everything that is coming in front of me. So we are no more than students. So somehow we come to Uganda for learning, and alhamdulillah, just of a recent, I have attained my master's degree in IUI. Not as you have heard from my friends here that I'm a lecturer. Yes, I'm a lecturer in Islamic in Nigeria. If that person is also called a lecturer. Alhamdulillah. So فَلْيَنْظُرْ أَحَدُكُمْ مَنْ يُخَالِي. Let each and every one of you find a person that can be his own friend. That's hadith number 1. Which if we look at it, it teaches us that open, that is time after time, we'll find the person, he is adopting some of the attitudes and the characters of his friend, isn't it? And we as Hausawa, there is one proverb where I say, we all know that. My friends from Somalia should be so. Somebody can come. You know, I respect Somalians. I respect Somalians. Why? Because they all look alike. They all look like each other. Have you ever seen this from another people beside them? Have you ever seen that from another people apart from them? Only Somalians, they look like each other, as if they have been born from the same person. So I respect them. And Somalia is a land of Islam. 100%. So now we are talking about we Hausa people. We are saying the same person you are mingling with, the same person you are associating, the same attitudes you are going to adopt from him, whether you like it or not. So let's look at this hadith and we'll go deep inside to find out what can we point out from better understandings. Since Prophet ﷺ have mentioned that al-maru ala dini khalili, now we have had al-maru ala dini khalili. A sane Muslim will first of all look at the person coming, inviting him for friendship. Is it not so? Who is that person? How is he behaving? How people in the environment are looking at him? A good person, responsible, or something direct opposite to that? A sane Muslim will definitely, under the teaching of this hadith, will first of all look at the person coming and inviting him for friendship. Not every person will be your friend. Sometimes you can't imagine. We are very good in different things, but we are not very good in choosing friends, isn't it? We are very good in choosing the wristwatch we are going to wear, right? Very good in choosing the type of clothes we are going to wear. Very good in terms of choosing the type of women or lady I want to have to be my, But we are not good somehow in choosing friends. We just think that each and every person can be your friend. It's not like that. It's not like that. The second hadith, which is taking the same understanding with the previous, also narrated by Tirmidhi, but this one reported by Abu Zar al-Ghifari radiyallahu ta'ala. So one day, the Apostle of Allah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he said to me, "Oh, you Abu Dhar, لا تصاحب إلا مؤمنا ولا يأكل طعامك إلا تقي." Although, as man is looking at me, this hadith, there's some, a matter of understanding between hadith scholars, whether the hadith has attained that level of Sahih Hasan or not. Whether the hadith has attained that level or not. Some consider the hadith as da'if, while some have taken it to that level of al-Hasan. But not that we are talking about. What we all want to know is what is the said hadith. Abu Zar said, Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said to me one day, لا تصاحب إلا مؤمنا. لا تصاحب إلا مؤمنا. Keep only a believer that can be your friend. Keep only a believer as a friend. Meaning, no matter how person came to you, no matter how he look like, no matter how rich, no matter how handsome he look like, you should not consider him as a friend. You are the only person that can be able to be your friend is that somebody who is a believer. Why didn't he say that لا تصاحب إلا مسلما? He just went ahead to the level of what? Of an iman. He said لا تصاحب إلا مؤمن. What does that mu'min mean there? Mu'min there is somebody who is a good person, somebody who is responsible, somebody who is pious, somebody who is God-fearing. That is the meaning of mu'min. Somebody who people around him always say good things about him. They are not insulting him, they are not cursing him, they are not saying bad things against him. Because it could not be possible, you say, that people around you are abusing you, but they are the one who didn't understand you. You are a good person, but they. Can that be possible? You cannot believe it. You cannot believe it. People around you, they served as judges to I myself in you. They serve as judges to I myself talking to you and you. Because they are the same person we are mingling with, the same person we associate. So لا تصاحب إلا مؤمنا. Keep only a believer while choosing a friend. Meaning, only good people will be your friends. Because if you did not take a good person as a friend, the implication is that you are going to take reverse to the previous hadith, isn't it? What are the previous? What were the previous? Al-Maru ala dini khalili. Have you seen the correlation between the two hadiths? Have you seen? Can you see how they are going side by side, shoulder by shoulder? Just as if the Prophet is trying to say that once you did not take a good believer as your friend and you went ahead taking each and every garbage as your friend, so the result is that you are going straight to the previous warning. That is where the Prophet said, Al-Maru ala dini khalili. You don't even know the time when you will start copying, emulating, isn't it? You don't even know the time when you will start copying, emulating him, looking at him, and trying to practice each and everything you are seeing him practicing. You don't even know the time. Because one thing with the friendship is that I know you will believe me, all of you. Let me say this time. One thing with the friendship is very, very strong relationship, isn't it? You will find out a friend listening to his friend more than he listened to his parents. Isn't that so? We have seen that several times. We have seen that several times. He is listening to his friend and trying to obey anything that he is ready to give him directives, instructions. He will listen. Why? He's his friend and he don't want to offend him. That is all. He don't want to offend him. So he believed to offend his parents so long as he will make his friend happy. That is how friendship is. More especially between girls, ladies. That is the worst. That is the worst way it is to take them to take place. You'll find a lady, more especially in academic institutions. She used to listen to her friend more than she did, or more than she needed to her parents, because she don't want to offend her. So this hadith, if we can look at it with care, and we go deep, we reflect, we'll find out that the Prophet ﷺ is trying to admonish you and I that first of all, choose a good friend. It's like he's trying to say that if you want to measure yourself, if you want to measure your character, so you should first of all look at the people you are dealing with. The result you have gotten from them is the same result you are going to apply yourself. It doesn't make any difference. I'm working for hours. Still, I'm back to Nigeria again. I'm working for hours. They said a friend to thief is also said to himself.
Show me your friend, I'll tell you who you are.
Show me your friend, I'll tell you who you are. عن المرء لا تسأل فسل عن قرينه وكل قرين بالمقارن يقتدي. لكن هناك شيخ يقول هذه العبارة لم تصل. الصحيح أن يقال عن المرء لا تسأل فأبصر قرينه. So this is it. فأبصر. هذه العبارة هي أصح من غيرها، لأنك إذا قلت فسل أنك تنقص تسأل فقط، مجرد السؤال. فأبصر، انظر من قرينه. النظر أولى من السؤال. So he said, instead of going and asking about somebody, just look yourself, the type of people you associate. And he said, وَلَا يَأْكُلْ طَعَامَكَ إِلَّا تَقِيٌّ. Let nobody enjoy your food except a pious, a God-fearing person, somebody who is good morally. Don't allow each and every garbage come into your life and spoil you unknowingly. Nowadays, that's the problem we are facing. The issue of friendship. The issue of friendship, especially among the youths. Especially among the youths. Those teenagers, small boys, tin, that tin, that tin, that tin up to the last tin. And that's where the problem lies. That's where the real problem lies. They don't know anything. They feel like they know life. They don't know anything. But they feel like they have grown up now. Their brain is reflected. They don't understand anything. Believe me. And the last hadith It's hadith of Abu Musa al-Ash'ari. You all know the hadith somehow. This hadith, I can say boldly that it has been like it gathered the whole hadith. You understand? Which has a little bit of relationship with the topic we are discussing. If you understand the hadith I'm trying to recite now, you'll find out that any hadith apart from that hadith, which is actually talking or speaking about the same issue, can also enter inside that hadith, because it has narrated everything. Everything has been clarified. Everything has been elaborated inside. Everything has been mentioned openly for people of understanding. وَتِلْكَ الْأَمْثَالُ نَضْرِبُهَا لِلنَّاسِ وَمَا يَعْقِلُهَا إِلَّا الْعَالِمُ. Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, إِنَّمَا مَثَلُ الْجَلِيسِ الصَّالِحِ وَالْجَلِيسِ السُّوءِ كَحَامِلِ مِسْكٍ ونافخ الخير. أما حامل المسك إما أن يؤذيك وإما أن تبتاع منه وإما أن تجد منه ريحا طيبة. أما حامل الخير فإما أن يحرق ثيابك وإما أن تجد منه ريحا خبيثا. What an example. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said in this hadith, this blessed hadith, the similitude, that is, the similitude of a good friend and in the other hand a bad friend is like a person selling and mix. We don't mix that pleasant perfumes. It's like a person selling mix, and in the other hand, a person who is a blacksmith. You know the blacksmith, the one who used to mold a steel. You understand? He molded it and bored it. You understand? In his shop or the place of his work to do different things. So the similitude of a good friend and in the other hand, a bad friend is like the similitude of a person selling mix and in the other hand a person working as a blacksmith. Not to get tired, listen. Prophet ﷺ will clarify it for you now, and everything will come out just like sun around Zuhr prayer. How do you see sun around Zuhr prayer? Very clear. He said, Amma hamil mix. A situation whereby you come and sit down near a person who is selling mix. Prophet ﷺ said, one of the three things is going to happen. And every of those three things is good for you. There's no loss. You understand? Once you come and sit down nearby a person who is selling a mix, one of the three things is going to occur. And each and everyone has a card, you have no problem. Number one, the person who is selling mix, they used to do, isn't it? My friend? How do you see it? Is it bad? I'm asking, is it bad? Even I think last 2 days ago, that person used to bring mix. And you like this thing. Hey, very pleasant. A good pleasant. A good fragrance. That is the issue number one. He can give you a little of it. Secondly, if he did not do that, you can buy from him. Or you can buy from him. You used to buy, didn't you? You used to buy. At least this is my 10,000 and I want you to give me small of that perfumes. So okay, no problem. Let me give you a mix, a kind of mix we used to do. It will give you a good pleasant, a good fragrance. So meaning you can even buy from him. Used to buy. Or number 3, if he did not give you, if you did not buy from him, the last thing is going to occur, and that is what? You are going to enjoy the fragrance. You are going to enjoy the fragrance free of charge. What is bad there? None of the above. What is bad there? None of the above. إما أن يهديك وإما أن تبتاع منه وإما أن تجد منه ريحا طيبة. So I want each and every one of you to listen carefully. I will mention a book from which I read the explanation and interpretation of this hadith, which you cannot quantify. From who? Al-Allama Muhammad Salih ibn Uthaymeen rahimahullah ta'ala. لا تقل قد ذهبت أبوابه كل من سار على الدرب. That is Sheikh Hussein. You know what he did? He has given us a very good explanation of this hadith, which I never and ever read in my life until the time when I stumbled on that book. The name of the book is Makarim al-Akhlaq. You can go and check on it. Maybe I see you are not really to hear that. Makarim al-Akhlaq, moral conduct. That's Makarim. How to acquire moral conduct. How to acquire moral structure. How can you be a good person? Everybody wants to be a good person. Even a bad person, tell me, when he is coming to marry, which type of lady he used to marry? Is it bad like him? But you should go for bad. You should go for bad like him, but no. Nagari, Nakowa, Munguba. Mungu say me you are like. He did like that. So what I'm trying to say is, Sheikh Hussein, we used to read this hadith, we understand only Prophet Sallallahu is telling us about a big seller. He can give you, you can buy from him, you can enjoy the fragrance. That is all we understand from that. No more, no less. But I stumbled on that very good explanation, which I could not forget all my life. He said what exactly Prophet Sallallahu is trying to impart. The knowledge he is trying to bring out from the hadith is that a good friend, are you with me? A good friend, you can benefit from him from 3 different types. Number 1, a good friend can give you a good advice even without seeking that advice from him. Is that not so? Is it? A good friend, you are friend. You love him, you love you. You are doing good time. You don't need each and every time to go seeking for advice from him. No, you will just look at your sluk. You will just monitor your moving and understand there is problem. So you should not wait until when you come seeking for advice. You will just come address himself and say, I can see so things. What I am advising is do things and not do that. He said this is what exactly Prophet ﷺ referring to what makes Ibn Sina is giving him pictures. Have you understood? So that's exactly the message. That is exactly the message from the Hadith. Not just talking about mix for you to. He said, and secondly, a good friend, sometimes you are the one who will go directly to him asking him for good advice, and definitely he will do what he give you. He said this will suit exactly what Prophet ﷺ is trying to point out there. We're giving you the story of what a mixed sailor, what a good parable, simple but ultimate parable, a small story but full of message inside it. Have you seen the correlation? Sheikh Tasiu went ahead and said what? And said, and the last thing Prophet ﷺ said, a mixed sailor, you can benefit from him. Lastly, even if you didn't enjoy those two things have been mentioned before, you can enjoy the paragraphs. You can enjoy what? The paragraphs. He said the same way you are a good friend, sometimes you don't need to ask him for advice, sometimes you don't need himself come advising you, but just looking at the way he's moving. You understand? Just looking at his life, just looking at the way he's doing everything, you will be finding out sorts of different things from him which you can apply in your life and it will benefit you. Allahu Akbar. Al-ulama'u warathatul anbiya. That time when I read that, I stand up by myself, I say, had it been Sheikh Tasiu was a soldier, was a military officer, I wouldn't have said anything like this to him. But he wasn't. I say, had it been, he was a military officer. So we need to all stand up and do like this to him. Because the point he bring out, the point he brought out from that, which we never stumble on. So brothers, we need to be wise enough. We need to be wise enough while choosing friends. We have been hearing day by day what is going on. Youth are coming from Nigeria for the purpose of study in different institutions here in Uganda. One you will find out the time when he was staying with his parents in Nigeria. We are saying one thing in Hausa, if you put your finger inside his teeth, he won't bite. So isn't it? If you put your finger inside his, he won't bite you. He cannot. This we are saying this to exaggerate. You understand? When we want to show that the guy is so humble, so gentle, doesn't have any problem. But as soon as he came to Uganda, different story. Different story. Malam Imrana, a lecturer from Nigeria, some of you know Malam Imrana. I couldn't remember. He was telling me last year when I came here, just the very time I stepped on Uganda, doing like this. So, okay, this is Uganda. For how long? 2 years. Wife and the children there, home, waiting for me. When will I finish this program? Now I finish. I grab my certificate, transcript, and everything. Leave it tomorrow, inshallah. So that time, Malam Imrana, somehow we were discussing issues. So one guy from Nigeria, a very small boy, Malam Imrana was telling me about. He came in, he greeted Malam Imrana, he took that Buddha from me. Malam Imrana said, this boy is now counting 9 years since he came to Uganda. That time he was telling me he was counting how many years? 9 years in Uganda. But he didn't attend anything. Finally, his father had warned him that anytime his mind told him that to go back to Nigeria, you will understand. It will be a doomsday between him and his father. What a tragedy. What a tragedy. What a sad story. He said the issue is they were friends. They have spoiled him. They have destroyed him. They have ruined him. My brother said, Wallahi, the guy has kept in Uganda, he don't even know how to smoke cigarettes. That's secret you can say. By the time he pulled in the hands of those bad company, is it not how we are calling them? Bad companies. They are corrupting good manners. Bad company, they are corrupting good manners. Now they have taught him everything. So now he just saying in Uganda, النساء والحشيش, ladies and mysteries, and he cannot go back to his parents. What was the cause? What was the cause? Friends. Friends. That's what we are talking about. We need to sit down and think deeply about this issue. I have brothers, we have sisters. We make a very good relationship between ourselves and our brothers, giving them good advice, sitting down with them time to time, trying to know what are they doing when they are hanging around in society, what are they doing there. Even if the issue will reach to plant some people voting them. Is it bad? You can plant some people to vote over him, to come back with the message. What they have seen them doing. That's for you to warn them for the first time and to punish them for the second time. Until when they get rid of that behavior. Tarbiyah is not something. It's not like that. We need to be more than serious. We need to be more than serious. Make our youth become good people, because they are the next generation we are expecting. Are they not? Do you think that? I don't think if I can go next half of my 30 days. And now, I don't want to mention all these events. But you can, at least you have seen me, you know that I'm more than 40 years. You know that even if I didn't reach 50, but you are sure that I'm more than 40. So I don't have any guarantee that I can even have at least next half of my year. But those youth, they are the one who I expected them to become leaders of tomorrow. That's how they will become leaders of tomorrow. With these bad behaviors, with cigarettes, with drinking wine, and having a sexual relationship with ladies, which is bad, fornication, adultery, illicit acts, going to God. That's bad. The implication of sleeping with a lady which is not your wife is once you did that, so it's like a nail which you have put inside your body. You will become addicted from that, and you cannot do without. Ask any person who finds himself in such a situation, having that a sexual relationship with an ladies. Ask him, he will tell you. Before, he was even afraid, isn't it? But the friend is strengthening him. I told me there's no problem with that. By the time he enjoyed it once, well, he cannot live without it. And the implication is that even if he got married, that 4 wives that Allah has legalized for us, they want to be enough for him. It's beautiful. And not the outsiders. That's why you have seen these ads everywhere, isn't it? S positive, S. Small use with S positive. You are not visiting. Go and visit hospitals. If you have a friend who is a scientist or a doctor in a hospital somehow, go and ask him. He will tell you all these things. That's something not hidden. It is clear. It's more than clear. So, Sahib, that's all we are talking about. That is the powerful of apprenticeship. How apprenticeship is so powerful, it destroys you. And on the other hand, if you Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made it easy for you, you can become a good person. Role of model. Through what? Through a friend, isn't it? You learn a lot from him. He is Hafiz. He memorized the whole Quran. Like the Imam, who is that Imam who has done the prayer? Are you? He's imitating that Qari, is it Al-Mu'aykali? Mahir. It's a person, Mahir Al-Mu'aykali. That's how the name is. Didn't you have him when he was reciting from Surah to Hud? He said from Hud, Mustaqim kama umirtu wa man taba ma'aka wa la tatghaw. Quran is more than beautiful. That's why I pity a Muslim who doesn't have something from Quran inside. I pity you. I pity you. The best among you is the one who learns the Quran and teaches it. Hadith of Uthman bin Affan, isn't it? Look at how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala addressed Abu Bakr Siddiq in the Quran. Look at how Allah addressed him. You mean you have nothing to pick there as a lesson? When Allah was saying, what? إِذْ يَقُولُ لِصَاحِبِهِ الصَّحْبَةِ. You think I'll just mention it just like that? There's no any message you can pick from. It's not like that. إِذْ يَقُولُ لِصَاحِبِهِ ليدل على قوة الصحبة، ليدل على عظم شأن الصحبة، ليدل على أن الصاحب له تأثير في حياتك شئت أم أبيت. So a sane person will sit down, reflect, think deeply, and come out with the results. Such person, they are not worthy to be my friends. Because that's how we are done with our base, with our negative money. No problem with you. You go and choose the life you want to do, but this is the life we have to choose for ourselves. Isn't it? لقد كان لكم في رسول الله أسوة حسنة لمن كان يرجو الله واليوم الآخر وذكر الله. So apprenticeship is a matter of you choose a person who will help you, take you in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Somebody who can help you to take you in front of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Somebody who can strengthen your faith. Somebody who can strengthen your iman. Somebody who is a good moral character, who can look at and emulate from him. Not somebody who will just is full of different songs. Some from American songs, Hausa songs, that's songs. This use, if you are to somehow one day go inside his phone, subhanallah, you will see wonders. You will see wonders. This use, I'm not saying that I'm not pointing anyone. I'm saying the youth. If you can be able to go inside his phone, you will even find porn videos, pornography, which is bad. Some white men, they want to spoil you, but you fail to understand. Someone easily spoil you. You buy data with your own money, isn't it? Just to go and look for that person. They are showing you and practicing exactly how a man's penis is going inside a woman's vagina. Subhanallah. If a youth will start watching these things in his 19s or in his 20s, what do you think by the time when he reaches 25 years of that? What do you think by the time when he reaches 25 of that? Ya subhanallah. I have a brother or sister, you have, they have, we all have. Let each and every one of us go and try his best, right? Allah will ask you, يا أيها الناس قوا أنفسكم وأهليكم يا أيها الذين آمنوا قوا أنفسكم وأهليكم نارا وقودها الناس والحجارة. Wallahi, this weapon, this is a weapon. This you have seen in my hand, right? This is a weapon which is more than the actual weapon, the sword. The sword. We're talking about sword this time around. This is the weapon we're talking about. A small lad just laying on his mattress inside his room has been already spoiled without a sword, without a gun, without anything like that. So we have to fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and come back to our senses. Stand up, see how we can admonish those youth and try to stop them from the evil things they are doing. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will ask each and every one of us, whether you are a parent, you understand, you are a teacher, or whatsoever. كلكم راع وكلكم مسؤول عن رعيته. الأمير الذي على الناس راع مسؤول عن رعيته. والرجل راع في أهل بيته مسؤول عن رعيته. والمرأة راعية في بيت زوجها مسؤولة عن رعيتها. والخادم راع في مال سيده ومسؤول عن رعيته. وكلكم راع وكلكم مسؤول عن رعيته. أقول ما تسمعون وأستغفر الله لي ولكم فاستغفروه إنه هو الغفور. We have a lot to say, inshallah, but
Sheikh Tasiu, Allah yubarik fikum wa asnallahu alaykum. He has really touched on the topic that we are concurrently facing as youth. And he has talked of Hadiths of the Prophet ﷺ about who is your friend, how can you get good combination. We all know that that is the situation that we are facing. We want to be like the youth that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned in the Quran as S.A.W. These are the example of the youth that we need to follow as Muslims. And also, he has added the Hadith of Bukhari and Muslim and the sayings of Muhammad S.A.W. bin Al-Zaini, who is also among the great scholar of our contemporary time, who died in 1999 or 2000, if I say the actual truth. So we have benefit a lot. However, we should have much time. We will have benefit more and more. But as the Arabs say, خير صدقة أجر المكين. Because this one is sadaqah. The sadaqah that you give, the knowledge that you give is the little, while it has a lot of bounties. But it's up to us now as youth, especially we that we let our country go and study, to choose our friends. Friends are different, but they are good, they are bad. So now it's up to us, the test or the questionnaire has given to us. Now it's up to us to go and fill it up. Like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, He says, وَيَوْمِ يَرَدِّ الظَّالِمُ عَلَيْهِ يَقُولُ يَا لَيْتَنِي اتَّخَذْتُ مَعَ الرَّسُولِ سَبِيلًا. On the day that a lot of people will say, I regret choosing this one as my friend. You regret choosing him as a friend. That is أَدَلَّنِي عَنِ الذِّكْرِ, but he has taken me outside the religion confine. So now he has touched us, all of us, we have touched him with this kind admission and gesture. So we say, Allah yubarik fikum wa sallallahu alaykum. As we see from here, we have the President Amir of the Muslim Student Society of Nigeria and Uganda, Muhammad Khair. That is why he stated that everyone is also a counselor in his own capacity. Allah has chosen him to be a primary. That does not mean that we cannot contribute our part. Each and every one of us, Nahnu Muslim, Jamia. And one of our duty as Muslims is to say what is right and to forbid what is bad. Like he says, all of us we are shepherds and we ask about the account of what we did. However, we should have more time. We will have Sheikh Tasiu would stay in Uganda for the next period of time to educate our youth, because this is what we are facing, a lot of us. May Allah bless you. Now, in the interest of time, we would like to take questions. Please write down questions from the brothers, because of in a few minutes we shall go for Salat Isha. So anyone who has a very good question relevant question on what is going, because I know there are a lot of questions, but please let us limit it and have relevance. Questions that are very good, so that the more the speaker presents, when he has question, that will show that what he's communicating has reached up to our mind. So inshallah, after when you answer question, we still have time. The Amir is here to give us the closing remarks, inshallah. Now, Mr. Anyone with question, even in Hausa you can say it, please, even in English.
What is the Somali?
Not even in Somali you can say it, we still have Somali speakers. They can translate, inshallah. Yes? Yes, Mother Isa, please.
So my question is, Sheikh has already explained to us the friends we should choose and the type of people and everything. But in this day and time, I will say that if I'm not mistaken, all of us can attest to it that most of the friends we have is, should I say, it's accidental. We keep making accidental friends. So I would like to the Sheikh to advise us on how or what strategies should we use in choosing friends, so that it doesn't just mean that I choose accidental friends. Because I believe, for example, most of us that are students here, okay, this is your first day of school, you go there, the faces you meet first, then the next day you meet, you are put in the same group, you do the same assignment. Before you know it, whether they are good or bad, they are already your friends and you keep moving. So my question is, maybe if the Sheikh can please elaborate to us, how should we choose our friends? That's my question.
To avoid mingling with each and every sort of person. You understand? As I mentioned earlier, not each and every person will be your friend. No, it's not like that. Someone may address you that you have what you are calling German, isn't it? Yes. You don't like people. You feel like you are better than them. It's not like that. Avoid too much mingling with people. You understand? Make yourself responsible. Somebody who each and every person from the society respects. This will make you to avoid every guy that's coming to you just for him to make himself your friend. Have you getting me, sir? You distance yourself from every shrimmy, you distance yourself from everything which is, you have nothing to do there. Inshallah, this will help you to avoid having those bad people coming to you looking for your friendship. But when you make it, it's like they are saying in Arab, إن زيادة التبسط وكثرة المخالطة يذهب بالهيب. Isn't it? You practice these two things, Sheikh, inshallah, you will find yourself secured from those people. كثرة المخالطة, too much mingling, and زيادة التبسط. You love in the best of each and every person. I don't mean that to this. Prophet ﷺ said, وَلَوْ أَتْلَكَ أَتَاكَ بِوَجْهِ طَالِبْ. We all know that. But what I'm saying is to respect your self. Self-respect is very, very important. Self-respect, that's what you call girma makai. That is not girma makai. You need to understand the difference between girma makai and the girma makai. Let them say that you have a girma makai. That. So you avoid such, inshallah, and I will protect you from those evil friends. But when you indulge yourself in everything, you make yourself araha, so we are saying, so each and every person will come and seek for your friendship. You understand? This is all I can give us advice, inshallah.
Now, I hope that question is understood. So please, two more questions before we can, inshallah,
Yes.
Lecture. My question is, I want to know how to advise a friend a good advice if he's doing something bad or if he's doing something good to guide him.
That's where we are getting it wrong. We don't understand. We keep on saying that I'm advising people, they are not picking up what I'm saying. They are looking at you. Do you think, are they fools? Are they fools? One thing that can help you to make people, to transform you, you can even say to transform them, is for you. Pass on all the practice what you are trying to preach people. So we need to ourselves be good people, you understand? For the past time, for those we are trying to preach them to look at us as something, role of model. So anytime when you deal like this, in Alhamdulillah, they will sit down and listen to you. And they will give you all of their attentions. Isn't it? Yes. So that's number one, you to practice. Secondly, look at the way his life is. If there's somebody who needs something like assistance or help, assist him. Understand? Maybe Allah has made your pocket full. All like him. Just bring it out and give him 10,000 shillings, something like that. Say, now go to Jazakumullahu khairan. That you are infusing something inside his heart. Anytime when you call me, you come, sit down, listen to me. Wallah, he will listen. Can you believe me? So you practice. You have a very good relationship with him. Don't insult him. Don't abuse him. Don't try to cause him saying that this thing you are doing, you will go to hell. No. Good relationship. So anytime you come as somebody who is advising, definitely you will find him all the ears and he will listen to you. That's all I can say, inshallah.
Yes, I think if there's no any question, inshallah, we are very okay with the presentation and this Hassotin lecture, that which it will go a long way in strengthening our life, strengthening our relationship. Because as the Sheikh says, he said, أصلا في الحياة حياة طيبة. إن كان حياة طيبا فلا بد من يوم تدخل الجنة. As the Arabs say, if your life is very good and you have very good friends, then they can lead you to Jannah. But if you have all the money, you don't have good company, then you are building yourself the way to help me Allah save us. I think inshallah with this we come to the end of this Muhadara, this lecture, which is a very short lecture, but it has many impact. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increase our Sheikh and make the studies that he has done in Uganda, his master degree, beneficial to humanity, to his family, and to all humanity, to Nigeria, and to all humanity at large. We that we are still pursuing our doctorate and everything, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make our own beneficial to humanity and make us among the people that will be an asset to our society, not a problematic to our society. Inshallah, we'll give the Uganda mic to the President of the Muslim Society of Nigeria to close the session. Inshallah, then we'll now move for our start, inshallah.
إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد وبارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب ربنا آتنا من لدنك رحمة وهيئ لنا من أمرنا رشدا ربنا إننا سمعنا مناديا ينادي للإيمان أن آمنوا بربكم فآمنا ربنا فاغفر لنا ذنوبنا وكفر عنا سيئاتنا وتوفنا مع الأبرار سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله